Hey guys, Wayne here from H2 Tech Videos. Today I'm doing a quick video. Before you buy the ZTE Axon M, here's 5 things you need to know. I've been using this phone for a little while as a secondary phone for work stuff and also some fun stuff in terms of with games. And I just want to share a couple of the quirks that I found that I think are good things for you guys to know if you're really considering buying this phone. The first sort of quirk is it's a bulky phone. It's bulky, it's big, it's heavy. So it's pretty thick, and when I say thick, let me find a phone to compare it to so you'll understand what I'm talking about here. So I have a V30 right here. I'm gonna close it up and just show you depth-wise how much thicker this phone is. Okay, so this is considerably thicker. Okay. It's thick and it's not light. It's got some weight to it. So you just want to be aware that for them to sort of make this design work for this first run, you know, it's just a thicker phone than we're used to. So I had to get used to that. It is bulky. Also, it's, you know, great to have 2 screens, but guess what? It makes it also a very fragile phone. This is sort of segueing into the second thing you need to know. It's super fragile, especially having the screen on the back, and there's a limited selection of cases available for this phone. So there's like a couple made from ZTE, and there's like maybe 1 or 2 other manufacturers, and this may change in the future, but again, I've had it for over a month and I can't find a lot of cases for it. I've been subjected sort of to just use this little sleeve here. So I actually put this sleeve in my pocket and I just slide the phone in and out kind of like that. But you imagine now I have this kind of bulky thing in my pocket all the time, so that's kind of frustrating. And I actually have screen protectors on the front and the back. I'll leave a link in the description on what screen protector I'm using. And I normally don't use screen protectors. I just kind of like to use phones without it. I feel like it kind of takes away a little bit from the quality. But this phone is just so fragile that if you don't have a screen protector on it, you're gonna scratch it. It's just gonna happen because like the back screen is always exposed. So just an important thing to know that it just kind of is what it is. So first thing is gonna be, you know, thick and bulky, and it's got some weight to it. The second thing is going to be it's fragile and the case selection is limited. The third thing, there's a little quirk with the fingerprint scanner that I really don't care for. So depending on what phone and manufacturer you have, your fingerprint scanner may be as easy as if your screen is off, and I have my note here to show you this. So my note screen is off right now. If I want to turn it on, all I have to do is put my finger on the fingerprint scanner, and guess what? It'll automatically wake up the phone and unlock it. Okay? With this phone, it doesn't work the same way. If I put my finger on the fingerprint scanner, which is on the side and it's located in the power button, it will not activate the phone. You actually have to press it first and wake it up and then put your finger on there to unlock it. It's not a big deal, and I've learned to live with it, but I kind of wanted to just mention it because I feel like if all these other phones are, you know, it just activates by you putting your finger on the scanner, like why can't this one do that? So just a little irritating, and I wanted to just mention that so you guys are aware of that. The next thing is going to be the camera, so this phone only has 1 camera, it doesn't have 2, and there's sort of a quirk with the camera as well, and it's just you'll have to get used to this. So when I go to the camera, hey, there's me. If I want to flip to the rear camera, you turn the phone over. It has about maybe a 1-second delay where it turns off the front screen and it switches to the back screen, and it's just not something you're used to because we're just used to having a camera on the front and the back. So, but naturally, whenever you do launch the camera, it's going to tell you to flip the phone over and then use that camera. And then if I want to go back to the front camera, I'm going to hit that and then I'm going to rotate it and then it'll jump back to the front. So it's just, it takes a bit of getting used to because every phone on the planet almost has a front and a rear camera. So now it's great to have this awesome rear camera that I also get to use as my selfie camera, but it just, you know, it's a little irritating. Even when you do the quick launch option, which is hitting this button twice, it'll automatically launch the camera. So it'll launch and then you flip it over and then it takes you to the camera. So it just, it's not as fast of a process as I wish it was. I don't know if there's a way to fix that, but it's a little irritating. So just kind of wanted to mention that. Not a big deal. It is a 20 megapixel camera. If you go online, it has not gotten the best reviews. It's a very mixed response from a lot of people. Some like it, some don't. So keep in mind, even though it's 20 megapixel, it's not getting crazy high ratings for the quality. So that also kind of sucks. You know, you see that high megapixel number, you just sort of assume it's going to be an amazing camera, and it's not amazing. So I'll just kind of leave that at that. Our last little thing is going to be the battery. So obviously it's 2 screens. Okay, so it is going to pull more battery power than a normal phone. So it's not a crazy long battery, and unfortunately there's no fast charge option with this phone. You can't fast charge, you can't wirelessly charge. And again, not a super big deal, but you know, I do have wireless chargers all over the house. All my other phones do support wireless charging, so it just sucks to not have that, as well as not having fast charging as well. So you figure you have this battery that kind of drains kind of quick, and obviously, of course, 2 screens, it's going to drain a little bit faster, but the fact that you don't have a fast charge option to speed up charging is a little irritating as well. So anyway, guys, this has been 5 things you need to know before you buy the ZTE Axon M. This video was just about being transparent. I actually really enjoy using this phone. I love playing games on it. I play this game Ticket to Ride all the time on it because it's so great being able to play it on 2 screens. So like in terms of just, you know, having a tablet when you need it and having a phone when you need it, it's great for that, and there's a ton of things I like about it. But again, I did want you guys to just be aware of some things that, you know, I didn't really like about it, and things that, you know, may discourage you from buying it. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hit subscribe, like, favorite, share. Take care and have a good one.